Hello everybody, happy Thursday. So today I'm going to share with you guys, we're getting over this crud that we have yet again, but I'm also making out my grocery list, kind of meal plan, kind of all of that for next month, for March, because next week we'll go shopping. So I thought I would just share that with you because I don't really have the energy to do anything today, but this is a great thing to do on a no energy day because it's just brain. It's not, you know, brawn. So also, just real quick, there are a couple questions that are being asked of us. Like, do we go to the doctor? Yes, we do. It's a virus, you guys. We have gotten virus after virus. There is nothing that doctors can do. We most certainly go to the doctors. We've even had the boys at the emergency room and had them at Children's Hospital, which specializes in children. I mean, they're like the best. There's no vaccine to be given. There's no antibiotic to be given. We just have to let the viruses run their course. And then the other question is, are we always sick? No, that's what's killing us. We're never sick. We were sick when Katie was pregnant, was the last time my family had the flu. So that was a couple years ago. And it took about 10 days to run the course through the whole family. And then before that, I can't even tell you the last time we were sick. We just don't get sick. So that's very, very weird. Not normal at all. And we have been sick literally since October. So this year is just, still believe 2020 is going to be the best year ever, but it is definitely, it's getting all the bad out right away. So anyway, today I thought I would just go on and make out the menu and show you kind of what I'm going to do as far as the grocery list and the menu and break it down on how I am going to do it. Everybody has to do what works for them. This is just how I do it, so maybe it will help some of you or give you some ideas on how it can be done. The more organized, obviously, the better, which is definitely not my strongest point. It's definitely Charles's, but when it comes to this side of things, I can get very organized. So let me just show you how I do it. Remember, I do not have the best handwriting in all the world. Was not born to be a writer or a handwriter expert. Just is what it is, but you should be able to read it. This is kind of my master plan here and my master list. So this is what I'm going to base my month on. So for breakfast on Mondays, I am going to make muffins and some kind of fruit. Now I'm going to go to my calendar, which yes, it's a little Hot Wheels calendar. It was given to us. And we are going to look at March. And I'm going to see how many Mondays are in March. There is 5. So I'm going to pick 5 different muffins or breads. I'm good with muffins or breads. I know that I want to do like blueberry crumble, and I know I want to do an apple cinnamon bread. So those are things then that I will write down all the ingredients that I need, and I'll check off what I have and what I need, and I will put my master list together that way. Tuesdays, we're going to alternate between waffles, pancakes, and French toast. Wednesdays, we're going to do some kind of smoothies, and I will mix that up each week with the kind of smoothie we will do. Thursdays, we're going to do eggs, toast, and juice. Fridays, we're going to do yogurt parfaits. And then Saturdays, I'm going to just make a big breakfast. We do a brunch. Saturdays are our cleaning day. And I typically just do a brunch. We kind of skip over the breakfast because we're busy. And it's just it's an exhausting day. Sunday, we're going to just do oats because that's super fast and easy. And I will be meal prepping. This is also going to help my meal prep so that I'm more prepared. So on Sunday, I know that I'm going to go on and make whatever muffin I want for Monday. I'm going to go on and make the waffle, pancake, or French toast. So that way I've got that ready to go. I'm going to put what I need for the smoothies in the bag. So I just dump a bag and go. And then the yogurt parfaits, I will go on and just put the yogurt out in its cups and get that ready. And I'll make the granola for the parfait. So that will definitely help with all of that. And then lunch, we're going to do salad and peanut butter balls on Monday. So I'll have some different meats and stuff for the salads, for those that want meats. Otherwise, they really like just Caesar salad, so I'll make sure I have everything for that. And then we're going to do a hot lunch, and that is either going to be spaghetti or it can be, you know, like mac and cheese, whatever, just something like that. And I'll let them help me decide, and I'll make sure that I have that down. Then we're going to do sandwiches. Super easy. Wednesday, you see a kind of a thing here where it's smoothies, sandwiches, and crock pot dinner. That's because Wednesdays I'm dead. That is the hardest day of the week for me, so I just need everything as easy as possible. Then we're gonna do wraps on Thursday. So I'm gonna just look up some different wraps. I think I'm gonna do chicken Caesar wraps one, just some ham and cheese wraps, just some different wraps. And then we will go back to sandwiches on Friday. Sorry, I had a Theo needing some help. And then we're going to do Saturday the big breakfast. Again, that counts for breakfast and lunch because we do a brunch. And then Sunday, because I'm meal prepping and everybody grabs on all the meal preps, I'm going to do cheese, crackers, yogurt, and trail mix. Then dinner, I'm just going to kind of do a theme here. On Mondays, we're going to do some kind of Asian dish because we just love it. And then Mexican, we also love that. But this is also where I'm getting even more organized, and I'm adding in a fun drink. So you guys know I like to give them something special to drink. I'm down to about 3 days a week that I do that now, but I want to have something other than water. So I'll make some kind of like Shirley Temples or something, or some, you know, virgin daiquiris, something like that. Something fun. And then the crock pot on Wednesday because I am exhausted. Then I want to do meatless Thursday, just kind of help cut on costs, and just, I do have some vegetarians, so it's just a night that I can just make one meal all around. Could be that's a spaghetti night, because my family all loves spaghetti. And just do some lemonade that night. And then I want Fridays to be Italian. Saturdays, we're going to have leftovers, because again, Saturday we are just busy, and we're exhausted by the end of the night, so it's just easy to do leftovers. If we don't have any leftovers, then that'll probably be a night that we grab like Little Caesar pizza. And then Sundays are always a big dinner night. So I want to do either a chicken, a whole chicken, or a roast, or Charles will make something in the smoker. Just have a big dinner on Sundays, and then we'll have sparkling juice because that is one of the kids' absolute favorites. And then dessert. I'm going to make 4 desserts. Yes. Let me address the desserts. My family loves something sweet. I grew up, my grandma always had something sweet. Something always. If you walked into my grandma's house, it didn't matter if she knew you were coming or not. It wasn't just because you were coming. There was always cookies in the cookie, you know, cake plate, or there was some kind of cakes, cupcakes, candy bars. There was something sweet because my grandma had a major sweet tooth and always finished her dinner with something sweet. And I am the same way. Charles is the same way. My kids, almost all of them are that way. Probably the least sweet eaters in the family is Jake and Will. Everybody else does. So that's just something else that makes dinner that much more special. And I am all about making dinner special because that is the one time a day that we all come together. That's why you see special drinks and special whatever I can do to make it special. I, you know, will sugar the rim of the glasses. I'm sitting at the dining room table now. You know, just make it look pretty. We use cloth napkins. Just whatever I can do to make dinner special and just make it that much more fun. We answer questions. We ask the questions you guys know about. And dessert is just part of that. So my family does do dessert. We like it. It's not going to go away. We love it. So there you have it. All right, so here's the dessert schedule. Okay, so desserts. We're going to do Monday something new. So I'm going to get on, that's my Pinterest kind of thing, or if you guys have suggested something that looks great, or I want to get my 50s cookbook, which so many of you are getting, and I love that cookbook. So anytime I make anything from that, I'm definitely going to let you guys know the page that I do. In fact, up here with the muffins and the cakes and the waffles and the pancakes and the French toast, all of that, I always use my 50s cookbook. Always, and I will leave you guys the page numbers for that as I make them on meal prep. Wednesdays, I'm gonna do cookies. That is an easy one to meal prep, have the cookie dough ready to go, so that again, on Wednesday when I'm dead, it's smoothies, sandwiches, crock pot, and cookies that I already have the dough made in the freezer. So just keep Wednesdays so simple. Friday, we are gonna do either cake or brownies. And Sundays, either pie, cobbler, or a trifle bowl of some type, like a strawberry shortcake or an Oreo and pudding kind of thing, or just whatever. Angel food cake, something like that, along those lines. And then over here is snacks for after school snacks. I very rarely ever show you guys after school snacks, if ever. And I think I'm going to start doing that in our full day of meals and let you just see the snacks. But Monday we are going to eat the leftover muffins, peanut butter rolls, and fruit that we had from breakfast, because there's always leftover there, and lunch. And then Tuesday I will make them nachos, and I'm also going to set out veggies and hummus, which we'll make our own hummus that we love. Wednesdays they're going to do hot pretzels and fruit, because they love hot pretzels and they will do that every Wednesday. Thursday we're going to make up a trail mix, and then they can have that, or they can have the yogurt or Go-Gurts, and we'll set out veggies. And then Friday, some air pop popcorn and some nuts. That's the plan for kind of, or the guidelines, I guess you would say, for my month. But then I also need to go over and look at March. And this is when I look at my calendar, and I know that March 17th is Katie's birthday. It's also St. Patrick's Day. So I've already asked her, what do you want for your birthday, for your meal? She just wants me to make everything green and go about St. Patrick's Day. So this is like the first we're getting into St. Patrick's Day. We got in a little bit last year and this year. And that is because I have never celebrated it since the day Katie was born, because it has been her special day. Not about leprechauns, not about St. Patrick's Day, not about green beer, about Kate. So we never did the green food. We never did green anything. They would do leprechaun traps, you know, at school or whatever, but that has always been about Kate. So now, though, she wants Theo and Luke to experience actual St. Patrick's Day fun. So she wants us to make green cupcakes. She wants, see, I wrote it down, a green smoothie. She wants a green punch to go with dinner with green enchiladas. And she wants the boys to make some green cupcakes with green icing and green sprinkles on top. So that is what we will do for her birthday. And then on March 26th is Theo's birthday. He'll be 2. So for his birthday, that will actually get split into 2. So we already planned his favorite food. He loves bacon, so we're going to do bacon, eggs, and chocolate muffins, all his favorite foods for breakfast. A little tea party with tea sandwiches and cookies, so that he can sit down and have just a little tea party. She'll be out of school that day. She's actually on spring break then, so I think Brooke is too, but the others are not. So we'll do just a little lunch party with him. And then homemade pizza and salad, because he loves pizza. And then a chocolate cake, but that'll just be a simple, like, box chocolate cake with just probably even bought icing, which I rarely do, but because it's just his actual birthday, we want to celebrate. But then on the 28th, which is the Saturday, or I'm sorry, the 29th, which is the Sunday after his birthday, we will have all kind of people here. And we will have cake and ice cream and a huge celebration. And Charles will make a massive cake. If any of you, or those of you, I guess, that have been with us for a long time know. So we will buy a ton of cake mixes in this haul, because usually we make about 6 or 7 cakes. And then he cuts them and he makes them. My guess is it's going to be something to do with cars and trucks. Maybe he'll make a garbage truck. I don't know. Charles is like the cake boss. I mean, he is so good at making cakes. And then I will have lots of powdered sugar in this, because I got to make homemade icing. So lots of butter, powdered sugar, and shortening. That all goes into my delicious icing that I make. So those are things that I have to take into consideration. And then I will just go through, like I said, and I'm going to look, and I see that there is 5 Sundays, 5 Mondays, 5 Tuesdays. So I got to come up with 5 muffin recipes and write them all down. You know, 5 salads. Which salads do I want to do? Write all that down. And then I have to pay a little bit of attention to what fresh fruits and veg I need at the beginning and what I'm gonna need at the end, because if it's the end, then in about 2 weeks in, I will go and I will get the fresh stuff that I need, or any bread, milk, eggs, that type of stuff that I can't buy the beginning of the month. Now, if we had a double full fridge, I could buy a lot more and stock up. Like, we go through a lot of almond milk. That stuff's good forever, and I could have tons of almond milk in my fridge, but we just have a little half fridge, so I cannot do that. So that's something that I have to buy mid-month. Okay, the other thing that we include in our monthly shopping is then, after I go through all of this, which you guys will see all of this then in the haul, and that's why I'm just kind of sharing with you my master plan, how I master kind of do it. Then I will go and look at everything toiletry wise, cleaning products. And we actually have a list, and he will print that out. Charles will print that out for me, and I can go through, and like, I know I need 6 shampoos, that we will go through 6 bottles of shampoo in a month. So I got a lot of girls with a lot of long hair. So we will make sure, however many I've got in my cupboard, I know that I'll need at least 6. So I will buy, say if I have 2, then I'm gonna buy 4. You know, things like that. So all cleaning supplies, all that stuff. The other thing that we do that's personal to us is I also have a section that is Luke food. Because you guys, if you've been with us, know that Luke is our autistic child who only eats certain foods. So I will make sure that he has all of his food. We know that he goes through a bag of sour cream and onion potato chips a week. So I will make sure that I have 5 bags of sour cream and onion potato chips. And you guys are gonna be like, what? You let that child eat that much? He eats, and I'm happy. He also eats bags of apples and, you know, big containers of strawberries. He also eats tons of cheese pizza. We will go to Little Caesar, we'll stock up, and we'll put some in the freezer. That is the only pizza that he eats. He also eats peanut butter sandwiches like crazy. And that's something else that you're gonna see in the meal prep, is I'm gonna go back to making my Crustables like I did, or Uncrustables. So I've got my little sandwich cutters, so I'm gonna cut them, and then and meal prep their peanut butter and jelly, Nutella, ham, whatever, sandwiches for the children, not Charles. I won't make him take teddy bear shaped sandwiches. But then the crust that's left, I'm gonna go on and cut that up and make croutons to go with the salads. So I'll be showing all of that on the meal prep, on Meal Prep Sundays, starting the first Sunday in March. Yes, and that's actually the 1st. We will go shopping the Saturday before. So we'll actually go shopping on the 29th. So what is that, next Saturday, I guess? We'll go on the 29th, and then on the 1st, we will roll out a meal prep day. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. I don't know if that helped you at all, just kind of give you some ideas of what we're gonna do. I'm at that stopping point right now in my menu, so now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna actually write down what I want to make, like my Asian meals. For Monday dinner, I've got 5 of them I need to pick out, 5 Asian meals. So like shrimp fried rice will probably be one because my family loves it. Just some different ones. They love firecracker chickens, that might be in there, or Korean beef. You know, I don't know, I just gotta look through and see what I want. And then like Mexican night, like I said, I know Kate wants green chili enchiladas on St. Patrick's Day, so that one is already figured out. And I'm gonna get on Pinterest and find some fun drinks. So that's it, that's how I do it, that's how I'm making it special. This also, I am hoping then, as I am trying to clean up, everybody's eating more and more and more. This hopefully then is going to help keep all the junk food more out of the house, so they have homemade treats like the cookies and stuff. Yes, they have that. But then they can also have the muffins and all of that stuff for snacks too. Like the air pop popcorn, homemade trail mix. Like I said, the hot pretzels. That is Definitely processed food that I'm gonna buy. I have made hot pretzels before, you guys. They are wonderful. I made hot pretzel bites. It's in one of my meal prep videos, but I don't got that in me right now. I don't have all that energy. So I'm gonna buy frozen. Now maybe next month I'll have the energy to make it because they love the homemade better. But I'm wore out. So I'm just not going to do that homemade, but it's not that expensive, and we will probably just get that at Sam's when we go to Sam's. Yeah, but that's it. And I plan on going to Sam's and Trader Joe's and Aldi. I think that is where I plan on going. Maybe Meijer, but I doubt it. I think it's just going to be Sam's, Trader Joe's, and Aldi's for this haul. All right, Theo's getting grumpy, you guys. He's on the mend. Him and Luke are on the mend, but they're still not there. But yes, the other thing that I will do is, that I forgot to mention real quick, is once I have it all wrote out, I will organize it in like a dairy section, a meat section, a baked goods section, so that way I can easily find everything in the store. I don't know Sam's enough yet to know what exactly I'm gonna buy at Sam's or find and what I won't. So I won't organize it by store this month, but I probably will next month. But I will organize it by section. And then I will also shop my pantry. We just did that big stock up. So I will shop my pantry, my freezer first, see what I actually need and what I don't need, and mark off, you know, what I already have on hand. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. And I know this has just been a whole lot of me and a whole lot of talking, and hopefully that helps some of you. And we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I plan on doing a full day of meals. And I know it's Friday and we typically take Friday family day off, but guys, we've been off for days. So we will be back tomorrow for a full day of meals. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye everybody.